test run. What is up, Moonlight Mafia? We are live with the man, the myth, the Tennessee legend, Drake McCain.
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
Yeah. So crazy that we have this man. That's the kind of pull that, you know, Herman Merman and John Bourbon has, that they can reach out to a guy like this and make it happen. I mean, were you shocked when John Bourbon called you?
A little bit.
Yeah. I mean, man, John Bourbon's big time. He's big time, but not bigger than this man right here. So we appreciate this man for being a part of this. And if you don't know who this guy is, if you've been living under a rock or whatever, season 19, right?
Yep.
If I remember right. Season 19 American Idol, blew the wig off of Katy Perry.
Shook my hips a little.
Blew the living legend Lionel Richie away. Which that's my guy, man. I love Lionel.
Lionel's
the
he
man.
Smells so good.
He smells so good.
He smells really good.
If you got money like that, you don't smell good. You don't want to smell good. But I hope everyone's had a great weekend. Mine's been fantastic. I have had all kinds of tryptophan, comas and sleeping and everything. I know folks are finishing up over on Michael and Spoiled Mama, and we'll be heading over here soon. If you have not shared this out, please share it out. Get it out on all your socials. Let's blow this thing up, man. We're sitting at, I believe, around $6,000 right now. Troy, I'm looking down in the basement there for you. Actually, let's get Troy to come up here and give us a live update. So where are we at on funds here, Troy?
We are currently at $5,219.33 in PayPal. I believe that there's, well, before I say that stuff, there was $600, $500, and $100 check that Scott and Amber had. Amber has deposited that into the PayPal account, so we're now seeing pretty much grand totals that I've got in the PayPal.
Amazing. So I am now going to switch over and bring Kenny up and let him describe the situation here and why we are doing what we are doing. So this is Ford Man Kenneth Oakes. Yes. I want to introduce you to Drake McCain. He's bigger than Dolly Parton, man. He might be bigger than Dolly. In this neck of the woods.
Not yet.
In this neck of the woods.
Hey, she's about 2 hours from here.
I know. Yeah, hey, Dolly. That didn't mean any offense, Dolly. No offense, Dolly. I hope Dolly's watching. That would be awesome.
I would love that. I know that way I don't have to work 9 to 5 no more.
So, hey, Kenny, fill us in on your current situation and what the need is here and why we are raising funds for you.
The Kenny's Kingsport project, as most of you know, I went on my cruise, my very first group cruise, and Disney. Well, during all that, I had some very tragic news happen to me. Not only did my dog pass away, but my dad wound up being put in a hospital because of an infection that he had. He spent 7 to 10 days in the hospital, and he had, because he had some strong antibiotics. Well, now he has been transferred to a rehab facility. He is getting on the mend of getting better. They have been able to catch the infection before the infection got to the bone in the leg, because it was a really bad infection. But anyway, he's gonna have at least another 10 weeks to go before he's able to physically be able to come back home. But before we actually come back home, me and my dad, either one, can come back to the home. It needs some repairs done and some major cleaning and extermination, it's going to have a new porch and deck built and things like that. and it has to be able to pass APS, which is Adult Protective Services standards, before me or Dad, either one, can return to the home. And we're raising funds for this Kenny's Kingsport project to help complete those things that need to be done to the home. And so we're a group of us is going down December the 3rd through the 11th. I'm not sure. I want to say there's going to be about 10 to 15 of us coming to Kingsport and starting the cleaning process and things. Keep in mind, a one-time extermination is $150. So more than likely, I'm probably going to have more than an exterminator come in there more than once, depending on how bad the infestation is. And also, going to keep in mind, I'm also probably going to have to replace refrigerator, stove, freezers. I know recliners is going to have to go, and keep in mind those on furniture and appliances.
Clothes, Kenny. I mean, that, we hadn't talked about this, but I know we haven't talked about this a lot, but y'all probably have a lot of clothing that we need to probably replace as well. Shoes.
That's a good possibility. But we're going to try to save some things like documentations, my mama's ashes, and some ties that I wear for church and things.
Yeah, let me tell you. Let me talk about your grandma's ashes right quick, Kenny, if you don't mind me talking about this.
Okay, go ahead.
So, someone broke into their home and stole Kenny's game station and his grandmother's urn for her ashes. I mean, it's just unbelievable. I mean, if Kenny is one of the most positive people that has every reason and right in the world to be negative and is not. And I guarantee you, he would drop anything in a heartbeat to help anybody, whether he knew him or not. And things like this just compound and happen to him. So, I mean, most of the people that are here know Kenny, and y'all know he's worthy, but, just he needs the help. He deserves the help. So sorry, Kenny.
But yeah, I mean, but most things is pretty much going to have to go. We'll know more in depth when we get down here in Tennessee and start working on it. But anyway, that's the reasons why we're doing this fundraiser is to help raise the money to be able to cover the cost of those things.
And if you listen to Kenny, to compound all this, right? So he lost his dog, which is bad enough. On top of him losing his dog, him and his Popl both came back, and they ended up getting COVID and pneumonia, and he's still recovering from that. Just crazy amounts of bad luck.
Thankfully, my dad has recovered. He tested negative the other day, and they told him that his quarantine is up, but they still, because of the floor that he's on, the whole floor that he's on at this rehab facility is covered in McNasty, and they won't lie him out. They won't lie him out of the room because of that.
McNasty.
Yeah.
That's what Kenny calls it. It's the McNasty.
That's what I used to call McDonald's when I worked there.
Hey, if y'all bear with me just a second, I'm gonna rearrange here because we look like we're falling asleep because we're looking down.
Yeah, I know.
There we go. All right. So that's better.
There we go. Let me see. Yeah.
Need to adjust a little bit.
You're good. You can probably turn it just a tad bit.
I can get this thing down now.
Okay, yeah, just a tad.
There we go.
There
we go. Y'all ain't want to be in here to see me. Y'all want to see this guy. Look at that. Look at that.
Self-portrait.
Shrine to oneself.
Listen, you gotta love yourself one way or nothing.
I mean, if I looked as sexy as you, Drake, I'd be,
Well, thank you.
They don't nobody want pictures of me up on the wall though. All right, hey, so real quick, Kenny. I'm going to what I'm going to do here. Let's see. Let me get the. Yep, we're going to get you like that. And now Drake needs to warm up a little bit, so he's going to give you a little taste of what's going to go on. So here's the thing:
Alrighty.
Questions as normal. If you have questions, throw them up in the chat.
Request if I know.
Yeah,
if you have any
requests.
if you have requests as well, I'll do my best. If I can sing it with the music, I'll do it. If I can sing it a cappella, I'll do that as well. So.
And Troy, if you can help me out with that, if you see some things in there, since you're in there, and just hit me in the private chat and alert me to that, because we're kind of far away from the computer. But yeah, questions, whatever. But Drake will perform for your donations. He is not a dancing bear, though.
No, I'm not.
He is not a dancing bear. And he's sung 2 services in church, and today already.
Yeah.
And he's. What you don't know is he is putting out a new album right now, or he's working on a new album.
Working on an EP, couple singles. Yeah. I'm working on all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
Barely keep up with myself.
And man, I'm gonna tell you what, blows me away. So he was awesome on American Idol.
Thank you.
But hearing his voice in person just blows me away. I was listening to him. So first time I met him, was it? I can't remember if it was Landon's or was it Raylan's birthday?
Landon's.
Yeah.
Landon's the little boy, right?
Yeah, That's
Landon,
my Landon's. He was at my grandson's birthday party. We sung "Happy Birthday" to Landon. He's over there. He's trying not to overpower everybody, but I'm like, dang, Landon's getting "Happy Birthday" sung to him by Drake McCain. Dang.
I'm telling you, that's when you sing "Happy Birthday" it's the worst for me. I'm always like, "Happy Birthday," under my breath.
Feliz cumpleaños aquí. All right, man. So take it away, brother. Take it away,
y'all. Let's see what we got on here. Like I said, if somebody had a request on there, I didn't see it.
I think somebody had a request for Amazing Grace. That was Jolly Matilda.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, Jolly Matilda, Amazing Grace. And I'm not going to, sorry, normally I'd go through every chat, but I want to make sure we give Drake plenty of time. So thanks, everyone, for being here. Welcome. We appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Grace. Yeah, let's do Amazing Grace. I'm going to do the, let's see if I got it on here. Go ahead and start by looking it up. Let me do a test run first, and then I'll add Amazing Grace to I'll go ahead and do a song. Give me 1 sec.
No, you're good.
Get this rolling.
So yeah, 100 every time we hit $100, Drake's going to. There we go.
There we go.
So yeah, again, $100 for exclusive performances, and then as we go, if you're enjoying what you're seeing, if you're liking what you're seeing, if you appreciate Drake, you appreciate Kenny, please donate what you can when you can. All right.
Ready? My Bluetooth connected like that. All right, here we go. This is Heaven by Kane Brown. I'm going to do a little test run. So y'all let us know in the chat if it's too loud or if it's too low. Whichever one. This is perfect. Come kiss me one more time. Couldn't dream this up, even if I tried. You and me in this moment feels like magic. Only I'm right where I want to be. 'Cause everybody's talking about heaven like they just can't wait to go. Yeah, saying now it's gonna be so good, so beautiful. Lying next to you in this bed with you, I ain't convinced. 'Cause I don't know how heaven could be better than this. I swear you're an angel sent to this world. What did I do right to deserve you, girl? I could stay here forever. I'd be fine if we never had to even leave this place. 'Cause everybody's talking about heaven like they just can't wait to go. Saying now it's gonna be so good, so beautiful. Lying next to you in this bed with you, I ain't convinced. 'Cause I don't know how heaven could be better than this. Oh, could be better than this. Everybody's talking about heaven like they just can't wait to go. Saying now it's gonna be so good, so beautiful. Lying next to you in this bed with you, I ain't convinced. 'Cause I don't know how heaven could be better than this. Could be better than this. Could be better than this.
Oh man, fantastic, man!
Little warm up.
That is a warm up.
I'm a little rusty.
I hope Kane don't hear that. Man,
That was
That
very
is-
talented. Also,
Hey, thank you, Kenny.
I wanted to make mention. Lovey's Fat Life said that if somebody would match, let's see, what was it? Hang on. I saw it in the chat. Our family has a challenge. We will match up to the first $500 collected. Creators come off that wallet.
wow.
Wow. That's
Lovey's
greatly
Fat
appreciated.
Life put the challenge, laid the gauntlet down. The first $500 donated, Lovey will match that, making it 1,000, which will easily put us over the goal, guys. And I'm going to tell you, when we get into this thing, there's going to be more that needs to be done than our goal amount. I mean, like, you know, we hadn't even thought about carpets. We hadn't thought about walls. We haven't thought about, and the people that are coming down to help, housing them, feeding them. Come on, guys. We got this. We got the man right here. You want to hear this beautiful angelic voice? I mean, wow. That
Yes.
was just amazing.
Thank
that
you.
was
No,
just
thank you.
amazing.
And
That
thank you
was
guys for
very-
having me once again.
Very, very
Thank you for
beautifully
being
done.
here.
Yes.
Thank you for being here.
Yes, God is good.
All right. So we've got $100 from Miss Jennifer. And she says, Drake, it's up to you, whatever your favorite song is.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
I don't know if I got a favorite though. I really don't. I just love so many different like styles of music and just different genres. I appreciate a lot of different artists and just the art. You know, music
Yeah.
is because when you're able, I write music and stuff myself, and I know I haven't put anything out of that's original yet, but to hear like somebody else's like take on something, and to hear like just their story through just a song, like it's just it's beautiful. And
But
that's
your voice is original. And everybody paints differently. You got
Exactly.
people that's like, hey, I like this painter. I like a Picasso or whatever. I want to paint in the style of Picasso.
right,
So when you do a cover and you're not just karaoke singing it,
right, and you're just putting your own.
it's
Yeah,
like
you're right.
It's new brush strokes, right?
You're right. You hit that right on the nail.
Yeah. I mean, Tennessee whiskey. Come on now.
You're
As Tennessee whiskey.
Come on now. You want the mic?
No. They don't want to hear me. They want to hear you, man.
Hey, we'll
they
do
hear
a
my
duet.
mouth every week.
Listen, if somebody donates a little more too, we're gonna do a duet. I'm gonna make him do a duet with me. He's gonna sing. We have to do Country Girl Shaking.
Okay. I can't dance like Luke Bryan. I got this one move.
He gets down, don't he?
I hit it on the cruise ships. That's the move right there.
He's a mess. Oh Lord, let's see. Let's do Chris Tomlin's version of Amazing Grace. Somebody commented that, and
amazing.
I just love that song. I gotta find a good key for me. See, I think it's original in E.
You can,
Excuse these ads.
It's all right.
I'm going off of YouTube. So
You're gonna make a guy cry, man. You start singing "My Chains Are Gone."
that's my song.
I love it, man. I love it.
Kisses, milk
If you remember, so talking about American Idol a little bit, you remember when I can't remember the guy's name, and I think it may have been 2 seasons before you. Hispanic guy. He was a youth minister in his church, but he came on and sang that rendition of "Amazing Grace."
Oh, who is it? Christian? Maybe his name's Christian.
I think so. Oh my!
I forgot his last name.
I remember sitting there listening. So anyway, hey, I'm not going to.
Okay, now you're.
I don't want to put somebody else over, man, because
You're good.
you about to blow this out. I know.
Oh, thank you. This is the "My Chains Are Gone" version of "Amazing Grace." Bear with me. I know the "Amazing Grace" lyrics, but the "My Chains Are Gone." I might mess up on these, but yeah. Here is "Amazing Grace." Let's see if this will play for me.
About to go to church.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see.
Amen.
'Twas grace that taught my heart to fear, and grace my fears relieved. How precious did that grace appear the hour I first believed. My chains are gone, I've been set free. My God, my Savior has ransomed me. And like a flood, His mercy reigns, unending love, amazing grace. The Lord has promised good to me. His word my hope secures. He will my shield and portion be, as long as life endures. My chains are gone, I've been set free. My God, my Savior has ransomed me. And like a flood, His mercy reigns, unending love, amazing grace. My chains are gone, I've been set free. My God, my Savior has ransomed me. And like a flood, His mercy reigns, unending love, amazing grace. The earth shall soon dissolve like snow. The sun forbid to shine, but God who called me here below will be forever mine, will be forever mine. You are forever mine.
Praise God. I just had to say, oh man, I gotta get a hug on that, brother.
Yes, sir.
Oh man, I love it. I love it.
Thank you.
I love it.
Very beautifully done. And I want to let you know, Scott from Kicking It Country said that he's ready with you singing like that. He's ready to give an altar call anytime. But
Oh.
anytime y'all want, anytime
Amen.
y'all want.
Hey,
Amen.
so listen here, guys. Listen here. And Kenny, you bring up a good point. And not trying to put our business out, in any way, shape, or form. Hang on, I'm
Echoing.
echoing a little bit. I'm trying to keep. I got the chat up over here. Let me pull that over. All right, but we asked God to bless this place and to bless this event prior to starting here. And I hate putting those things out in public, but just if we asked Him to bless this, then we should.
Yeah.
We should. If you feel led to give your life to Christ or to, rededicate your life, whatever the case may be, we got Brother Scott sitting right there with Kenny, and Brother Scott would be more than glad to have prayer with anyone, via FaceTime, via this, whatever. But yeah, thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much. This is just unbelievable and amazing. And it's crazy that was the first song that you sung for donation, because that's one of my favorites. I love that
I'm
song.
telling you, it's my go-to. I got to sing that at my mama's funeral. She
Oh,
loved that
man.
song, and
Yeah.
just being able to send her off with something like that, because at the end of the day, I tell everybody, I've been telling Uncle Zach over there too, this life is temporary,
Yeah.
and it's what we
Yes.
do here. It's what we do here that that makes the impact, and just keeping the faith and just believing in God. And I'm telling you, there's just something about that song, though. Ain't there just something about it?
Amen.
Chris Tomlin outdid himself with that one.
All right, so we got another donation here. Was this from Double Aaron Smith? I got Aaron.
It was requested that he sing that again by Aaron
Oh
for
wow.
$100.
Oh, yeah, that was just simply amazing. Troy, I'm seeing here. I'm sending you a private chat, so respond to me if you would.
And I also wanted to make mention, Ashley Ratliff request the song "His Eye Is on the Sparrow."
Oh,
yeah. I don't know if I got a track to that one, but I can sing that one a cappella. I actually did that one for
that's amazing.
Lionel Richie and and Katie.
Yeah,
that's my first.
yeah.
That's so. What's crazy is that wasn't the first song that I sang when I went in there. So when they, when you go in, first of all, I was nervous, Rick. I was like this. My hands.
I bet.
Well, it was my first time on TV, so I was
Yeah.
like, oh my gosh, Lord, be with me. So as we're walking in, I have my huge family with me, and you go in and there's like these big double doors, and right before that, there's some producers telling you like, hey, this is what you're about. You're gonna go in here. This is what the judges are gonna tell you. This. I'm just like, okay, and then like 1, 2, 3, go. I'm like, wait a minute, I ain't ready. It's like I didn't get time to like get to gather myself. So I went in there and I was just like, they don't look real. I was like, this.
Yeah.
I
know.
I had to do like they didn't show this part, but I was like this. I was like, am I seriously here?
Yeah.
Like this is insane, But I went in there and I actually sang the Stevie Wonder song. It's what was that one?
It wasn't Superstitious. It was
no.
I know which one. Shoot.
I don't see. What was the one that I sang? Let's see. I forgot how it goes, but it's like, I see us in the park, strolling the summer days of imaginings in my head. Yeah, so I sang that one first, and then they ended up not showing like that one fully. I don't even know. I don't remember. I gotta go watch my audition again. I don't remember hardly anything. I blacked out. But the second one, they were like, "Do you have another song?" And I was like, not prepared to sing another song. So I literally was just like, "Okay, what am I going to do? What am I going to do?" And I kept going back and forth. And I was like, "Should I play the piano?" And at the time, I was learning this. I was like, "Yeah, let me not." So, but "His Eyes on the Sparrow" was the first thing that came to my mind, and I was just like, "I can sing His Eyes on the Sparrow." And Katie was like, "All right, well, go ahead." And then
Sir Duke.
I was like, why should I feel discouraged? And why should the shadows come? Why should my heart feel lonely and long for heaven and home? And you have your part, the infamous.
Yeah.
When Jesus is my portion, his eye is on the sparrow, and I know he watches me. Yeah, that's my
Sister Act.
Yeah, and then she literally, let me tell you what she did. So I was like, okay, and I was like, he watches me, and I was done, and she was like, Katie, I'm telling you, when she started singing, she's like, his eye, and I was like, oh, she's singing with me. He's like, okay, let me go ahead and go, I guess. She's like, sing it with me, and I was like, I sing. I'm telling you, like, my brain just was going all kinds of places. Like, I don't even know if I should sing it or like, should I just listen to her? Great people though. The judges are great, and it's everything that you know. There's some stuff that you deal with that you go in there, you're like, oh, it's kind of crazy, but the judges and everybody on there are very sweet, and it's a great show.
So I'm going to ask you a funny tongue-in-cheek question right now about Katy Perry. I think we can put some rumors to bed. She's not a robot, right?
No. People think she's a robot?
Yeah. There's a video. So she does this act where she...
Is it with her eye?
The thing she does with her eye? Yeah. And so, like, you know how people are. So she was in her Vegas thing, and they're like, it's proof she's a robot. Like, no, that's part of the song that she sings.
Yeah, she definitely not a robot. She smells good as well.
She smells good.
They all smell so good. I was just like, y'all smell so good.
They bathe in milk and honey or something.
Like, I'm telling you.
Excuse me, servant. Draw my bath of milk and honey.
You know that's probably what they do.
They probably do.
Got the money to do it.
All right, let me check my phone right quick. So, hey, I wanted to do some question and answer stuff here with Drake, and I wrote some out. So this will give him time to rest his voice a little bit. So, and I'll go back in and check the chat here and see what questions that we have coming up as well. So, again, we should know at this point, but for those that may not know you and are not familiar with your work, tell us a little bit about your personal self, who you are, and then what your work is all about.
All right, well, my name is Drake McCain. I am 21 years old. I'll be 22 coming this January. I don't look like it, so I look like I'm 16.
He's legal, ladies. He's legal.
Yes, I am legal. But yeah, so born and raised here in Spring City, Tennessee. Grew up with a big family. Grew up singing in church. This is what I've always done, and singing is just the goal. It's the dream. It's always been the dream, and it's my getaway. I think for me, I was talking to Mom the other day. She was like, I think you should consider therapy. And I was like, am I crazy or something? With just some stuff that I've been through and everything. No, but I was telling her, I was like, I have my therapy, and God's gave me that through music, and I am beyond thankful and grateful to just be able to sing and just to put a smile on somebody else's face. I think that's my life mission, is just to make somebody else's day better. Because like I know what I've been through, and I've not really had that, So I have artists and stuff that I look up to, but I want to be that for somebody though, and exactly. It's like. But yeah, and then like I said, just last part, just music. That's all I do. Eat, breathe, and sleep.
It's amazing, man. So Troy, who's down in the basement helping us out, he deals with a lot of the same things that I've dealt with, and we've dealt with a lot of trauma in our lives because we're both combat veterans, and there's several folks that follow us that are all combat veterans as well. But the main thing, I don't like going to therapy. I've been to therapy a few times. Yeah. But one of the things that they always come back to is you've got to have something, because your brain is always pinged to 100. So you need to have something as a task to work on whatever. They used to throw things at me like gardening or whatever. But, my outlet now has become YouTube, cruising. I like to sing too, but fishing, hunting, those kind of things. Always staying busy and doing things, hanging out with my wonderful wife, Chastity, who's watching. Hey, baby. But but yeah, I mean, so for you it's singing, and it can't just be something that you're doing to go through the motions to do. It's got to be something that you own, you live, and that you feel that's real to you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I feel you 100% with that, and genuine. Yeah, it has to be very genuine and real. And I think that's the thing with me and with music is, I used to always, sing karaoke and stuff, and there's a difference between, singing and, and then doing, karaoke. I feel like, when you're able to put the emotion and the passion behind the song is just, it's truly beautiful.
And it is that, and we have been able, we recently did on Veterans Day, we did a veteran special. And there's been a couple of times where we've talked about mental health, and the feedback that we get from people where it's like, hey, I so appreciated what you were doing.
Yeah.
Because it and we might only had 20 people watching or something, but if it helped one
person, that's all.
And Troy and I tell folks all the time, don't wait till it's too late. Pick up the phone. I don't care if you got to get to me through Messenger. I don't care if it's in this chat. I don't care, because most people that are strong-willed but that have mental issues, you'll never know there's anything wrong with them until it's too late.
Yeah.
So same thing with you, same thing with Zach sitting here with me, all my family. Like, call me. We've all been through something.
Yeah.
We've all been through something, and
Amen.
and with his help, we can get through any of it. We can get through any of it. But yeah, okay. So let me jump back into the private chat here. Make sure I'm not. So, all right. Chastity's telling me that Ashley asked if you could sing Dancing with Your Ghost.
Dancing with Your Ghost. Oh, which one was that? I think that's the one I just did.
Your eyes are on. Yeah.
I was
I did it the other day. Well, I haven't done this one yet, but I think I did this one. Oh, what was you saying, Kenny?
I was also going to say you had a question directed to you, Drake. By Call Me V. It says, Drake, if you could travel anywhere in the world, where would you go to sing your favorite song, and what song would that be?
Ooh, that is so good. That's a good question. That's a really good question. I think I got a good answer for it too. I think for me, I've always wanted to go, of course, out of the country. And for me, I'm not the best talker. I'm not. That's why God was like, let me give this boy some little talent to sing. But I think for me, just anywhere with the absence of God, and I think just being able to share like a gospel song somewhere, and to spread the gospel, I think that would, so anywhere.
Let me tell you something, Drake.
Outside of that.
So we went recently to we were in Roatan, Honduras.
Mm-hmm.
So in the out in the I'm gonna turn this off because it's driving me nuts.
No, you're good.
There. Yeah, it's what you
okay, good. Oh, Ashley, I think I know what she's talking
Ashley,
about.
Yeah.
Okay.
Chastity's like, that's awesome. I want to hear him sing. So anyway, but we were down in Roatan, Honduras, and our private driver that was taking us around, he's a deacon in his church, but he was playing Christafari. Have you ever heard of Christafari? So it's a genre of music. It's contemporary Christian music with reggae beats
with that little like.
Oh, it's so groove. Amazing. I was like, holy moly. So like, they're singing like what's that one that I can never remember the name of this song. The one where they're like walking on water. Passion does it all the time. Anyway, it's a ton of these guys.
Is it the Ocean song?
Oceans. That's it. Oceans. Yeah, that one. But they had
they put a little bit
down back behind it, and I'm like, oh.
See, and I love when people do that. I love when people like make it their own. Like we were just talking about earlier, just being able to appreciate that. I think that's just beautiful.
So going like, you're bringing up places to go and just spread the gospel and spread positivity. Like, man, Honduras, you want to talk about a place. You go there on a cruise ship and it's beautiful. But all of that's a facade, and the further inland you get, the poverty is so bad.
Sad.
And those people, like you can tell, and they have such a faith and reliance on him. Yeah. And it's just like, man, we don't even know. I mean, this guy that we were riding around with, he's working 3 or 4 jobs to just make ends meet. But, and then they have to deal with drug lords and this, that, and the other thing. But anyway, I'm going to get preachy on you. But let me ask you one more question from what we had written out here to give your voice a little more time to rest. So what is your goal for your career?
Ooh, like within just in general, like
let's just say 5. Let's just 5 years? So let's say 5 years, and then let's say lifetime.
I think my biggest goal right now is to continue doing what I'm doing. So I've been writing a lot of songs and just trying to get my projects and everything put together. This is, and then dates are really what I'm trying to set on, because if I don't, it'll be 10 years down the road right until I do it. So working on building my following, getting back to performing, Yeah, and I'd say just keep writing and stuff and getting a lot more just music and stuff every day.
Yeah.
Like somebody will say something, I'm just like, boom, put it in my notes. Like it's just I love doing it, and I never want to stop, and I cannot wait till I'm doing it like full time.
Yeah. So I mean, when you're 40, what's the goal? When you're my age?
Oh, when I'm 40,
Yeah.
I hope to be retired by I want to be retired by 40 because for me, back to the mental health thing, I want to start something for like definitely everybody, but like really focus on younger men. Mental health. I think for me growing up, I struggled a lot, and I didn't have, like I said, I didn't have the outlet because my dad wasn't always in our lives. So I only had my mama, which I love my mama, but you know, it's nice to have, you know, that father figure and stuff that you can lean on.
That's a problem with our country right now, in my opinion, is the absence of fathers.
Amen.
And the absence of fatherly influence in the home.
Yes.
And it's not a masculine thing. It's just the male dynamic in the household adds something different than the female.
Exactly.
And you know, that's the root of a lot of problems in this country.
I agree.
And I think in certain communities it's getting better. Actually, I've noticed, you know, low income, impoverished people are starting to recognize, but it's still a very big problem.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree. And I just, you know, being someone who can relate to those people, I just, like I said, I can't wait till I'm a dad one day, you know, just be able to be there for my kids. Cause like, you know, I want to, God created man and woman for a reason, so they can be there, you know, so we can, you know, be fruitful and multiply. He says, be fruitful and multiply. And, you know, that's you without, you know, one of those, it's kind of takes away, you know, I'm not saying, you know, cause my mom's a single mother. She did a great job raising us, but, you know, it was a little bit harder than what it could have been with my dad you know, stepping up and doing his part. So, but that's my main, you know.
Sometimes it takes a dad just being like, "Hey, look, you're being stupid."
Yeah, no, honestly,
like, you're just being dumb.
Yes, and it's like,
you know, because mama wants to pet.
Yeah,
you know,
mama's. I know, I'm always like this kind of my mama, but like with my dad too, he's just like, and like I said, he's here and there. But I think for me, I would just, you know, like be here fully, 100%, or be there don't be there at all.
This next generation needs parents more than ever, and it's one thing to just be there like we're here right now.
Yeah.
But if you're there and you're like this, you're not there.
No.
You know what I'm saying? And these things are great tools, but we've got to learn to set some boundaries with these things. And we've got to make sure that our people, our kids, experience life.
Just try telling that to these kids these days.
I know.
My sisters, I have 3 sisters.
And we're sitting here on digital media right now, you know. So like, but
see, for a good
it's a necessary evil. It is a necessary
My sisters, oh Lord, I cannot with them. I'm telling you. Listen, I had 5 sisters, growing up with 5 sisters in the household, and I'm the only boy. So they're like, why does he always get his room? Like, get his only room. Okay, there's 5 of y'all. One of me.
All right, I'm way behind now. All right, so $100 from the Naughty Cruiser. So that's Mike Gormley, the Naughty Cruiser, just coming off of the celebration a couple of weeks ago. Fantastic supporter, fantastic creator. That song, do you have it pulled up, or do you? Oh,
I don't remember the name of it.
It's something that Ashley posted.
Was it Dancing with Your Ghost?
Yeah.
Uh,
Go ahead, Kenny.
Also, Troy said you let Lovey know that $700 has been raised.
Woo! Wow. The gauntlet, the challenge has been accepted, Lovey. $700 from the people.
And also, Lovey's Fat Life wants to know how great thou art by Chris Tomlin.
Oh, wow.
How great thou art. Let's see. I know I got another one. What was that one? I don't know.
Come on.
Reese's ad.
Go ahead, sing the Reese's ad.
You might catch me on one of these sometimes. I'm always doing commercials.
So I noticed that you were in a movie.
Yeah,
I didn't even realize.
Well, I did it. It's
a short film.
A little short film. I had to write it. Listen, what's so funny about this? Let me tell you this before I get started. So I actually got. I just got off the show. Just got off American Idol the first time around, and I get this message from this lady. She was like, "Oh, hey, I'm a film director, and we're shooting for a movie, and you fit like the description of what I'm wanting." She's like, "I've been looking for it, and like I'm, you know, now that we found you, if you can, like, we'd love for you to, you know, I'd love to get your audition tape." So I've never done an audition tape like at all. Like I did for American Idol. You know, you just send a video. You say, "Hey, my name is Rick McCain. I'm 19 years old." You know, like what I would have said, and then you know you send it in and you go. But for this one, I had to. She sent me the script, and
You had to read. You had to
listen,
read.
so I had like my sister helping me and stuff. It was just so funny. I wish I still had the video though, because you would die, man. It is so funny. But then I got casted for it, so I went out there, and it was out in LA, so they paid for my trip, paid for everything, and I didn't ride a bike, and like I haven't rode a bike in like so long, so they needed me to ride a bike, and I was like, okay, I can ride a bike easy. It's muscle memory, but like it's kind of like
now the cameras are on.
Listen, I fell right off that bike. I was like, I am so sorry. They were like, I thought you knew how to ride. When I said, y'all
You
gonna
probably wasn't able to put a helmet on, were you?
No.
With that.
With
thing
the, I ain't got to with this hair. This hair, I bounced right back up. No, but I went there and stuff, and it was just, it was hilarious. But I'd have to pull it up. It's so funny though.
I do have a question. It says, what was your first impression of the judges, and who was your favorite?
Oh, don't do that to me. I'll answer the first part of it, but not that second. I get my first impression, how I felt about them.
Yeah, what was your first impression of the judges, and if you had to pick, who was your favorite?
Oh, if I had to pick, oh Lord have mercy.
I think I know.
Well, my first impression of every last one of them was amazing. I loved them. Like I was going on there because they're celebrities. You think, well, at the end of the day, they're people.
But all three of them are legends.
But
they're legends.
that's what I'm saying.
It's
and
not
it's
just celebrities. They're like
yes.
Hall of Fame.
And like when I got there, when I got in there, I was just like, okay, I'm serious about to be face to face with them. Like I was, right before the doors. I was sitting behind the doors, and I just was like, this is not about to go well because I'm gonna freak out. Like I already know I'm gonna freak out.
Yeah.
But my first impression from all three of them is that they let me know that they're human. Like at the end of the day, they're human just like me. They have their struggles. They have their problems that they deal with. That's just their job, what they do.
Yeah.
And I really appreciated that because it my nerves kind of settled a little bit. And so like my second time around, I went in there and I was like, it's like I went to like a family reunion. I was like, what's up? And Katie was like, that hair's gotten taller. I said, no, I didn't cut some of it off. She was like, no. She's like, it has gotten taller. And so it's just like, it's cool when they, and they remember me, well, I mean, I know they can't forget my big old hair, but I just, to genuinely have that relationship with them and like in such a short amount of time, because we don't get all that time in the world with the judges, and we don't get to coach.
But how often do guys like them or the folks like them like get to be real? It's probably one of the few times they get to be real, and they don't have to be on.
They do not show half this. They are so funny. Yeah. Katie and Luke, them two. Oh my gosh, you can't. Yes, Lionel is just like their dad. He's like, y'all chill out. He's just over there. He's like, I'm too old for this. He's like, y'all are doing way too much. But yeah, if I had to pick. If I had to pick, it would be a tie between. I love Katie, I really do, but I'd have to be a tie between Luke or Lionel.
I was thinking you were going to say Lionel. I could imagine.
I love Lionel. Like
sitting down with a glass of whiskey and just like chatting it up with Lionel. He probably don't put anything bad in his body. So
no, yeah, he definitely does.
That dude at that age, he looks better.
He looks good. He looks good, don't he?
Crazy. He takes care of himself.
Papa L.
Multiple times they're saying you should try out with the boys, and then one said, when do you find out you really had a good voice, Drake? When did you find out?
When did you realize you had a voice?
Oh, that I could sing?
Yeah, that you could.
Football games.
That I really, let's see. I would have to stay in church, like honestly. I think for me, as a kid, you grow up and you're like, oh, you sing about God and Jesus. I'm saying it like that because as a kid, that's how you take it, And like I didn't really understand it. So I never forget, like I got up there, let's see, I think one of my first songs was Voice of a Savior by Mandista, singing in church. And I remember just my hand doing like this. And I was like, some people try to listen. And everybody was like, and I heard, ooh, sing, baby. And I was like, okay. And then I just was like, okay, I know I'm doing something because, I had everybody, they were crying. And like, I was just like, I want to do this. Like, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. Like, honestly. And I think that's when I had found, I wouldn't say my vocals were like the best then. I had a really high pitched voice, sounded like a little girl. I heard, I could hit them high notes, them Mariah Carey notes. I used to hit those, like they were up there. But I think for me, about 8 or 9 is when I was like, okay, this is it. This is what I want to do.
All right, I got something here.
Yeah. But it's so crazy though, because it's like I wouldn't say I like had stage fright or anything, but I just didn't like being the center of attention because of everything that I dealt with, and just I didn't like to be that like.
It's not natural.
Yeah, it's just like everybody, like everybody's eyes are on me. I was like, oh gosh. I used to say like that. Like we had when I first go back into like when I was in elementary school, we had chorus and had little tryouts, and I was the last one to try out for chorus, and it was 3rd grade. Never forget it. Miss Charity was my was my chorus teacher. And I remember going in this little back room, and she was like, "All right, you can choose out of these songs to sing." And I was like, she was like, "It's okay, She's like, it's just us. You can sing." And I was like, "Okay." So I remember just closed my eyes and started singing. And I remember opening my eyes when I was done. She was like, "Okay, can you sing another one for me?" And I was like, "Oh, did I mess up?" She was like, "No." She's like, "Absolutely not." So I sang "Amazing Grace" was my second one. I sang, I forgot what my first one was, but I did sing "Amazing Grace" for my second one. And she was like, "Okay, I definitely want to see you Monday." And I was like, "All right." And every time in class, she used to always try to get me to do a solo. And I would be like, she'd be like, "Anybody want to do a solo?" And everybody would raise their hand. And then she'd be like, "Anybody else want to do a
Anybody else?
Yeah, because I would be like,
I was asking for him.
Yeah, I was like, "Miss Cherry, you should have just came out and said that, But she'd be like, "Yeah, anybody else want to do solo?" And I was like, finally, about the sixth time, I raised my hand and got my first solo. Got my first little solo, and I started just developing, and then people started asking me to sing the national anthem, and I was like, I don't even think I know that, and I didn't, at the time. But when you really, I think when I was younger, I used to just sing it, but now like I know the meaning and everything behind it, man, and it's just such a great song.
Yeah, I mean, until the conversion event happens, it's like, okay, I'm singing about like superheroes.
Yeah, that's how you feel.
You're like, Daniel, and then Jesus, and there's and it's like, and then but when it becomes a relationship, you're like, oh, okay.
Yes, no, exactly.
Now I get, and there ain't nothing that can bring more goose pimples than
what you said.
Good gospel song. That's amazing. All right, so here's the song Chastity was talking about. So it was by Sasha Sloan.
Oh, okay, that's the one she's talking about.
Yeah.
Okay, That's crazy. So a little bit about me. I will learn a song sometimes, and I just learn the chorus. So I might not know the rest of this, but I can sing. I'll sing a part of it though.
Yeah.
Oh no, This Is How Great Is Our God.
That's fine. Hey,
I'll sing this one too.
Go ahead with that. Yeah.
This is low.
We got 2 hours.
The splendor of a king, clothed in majesty, let all the earth rejoice. This is low. All the earth rejoice. He wraps himself in light, and darkness tries to hide, and trembles at his voice, How great is our God? Sing with me, how great is our God? And always see how great is our God. Age to age he stands, and time is in his hands, beginning and the end. The Godhead 3 in 1.
Hey Zach, can you give me a water?
Father, Spirit, Son, the Lion and the Lamb, how great is our God? Sing with me, how great is our God? And all will see how great is our God. He's the name above all names. He is worthy of all praise. My heart will sing how great is our God. You're the name above all names. You are worthy of all praise. My heart will sing how great is our God. How great is is our God. Sing with me, how great is our God, and all will see how great is our God. How great is our God. Sing with me, how great is our God, and all will see how great is our God.
Can't find the key at first. I was like, oh, it's a little low, but I was finding. I was like, let me find it through here.
I do that. So I sing Unchained Melody when I get on the ship. Okay, so that's one of the ones that I always hit. So I got up there and I was like, this is for Peggy Sue. And then they came in with the music and it was like a key above where I normally sing it at. And I was like, because I was so fired up to do it. And I had one chance. People doing karaoke.
Yeah.
I finally found my key, but I was like, man, it sounded like crap.
See, even if I'm like right under it, because like I stay like on, like for me, like I'll take the harmony part. If I cannot find the key, I'm like, okay, what's the harmony for this? And like my brain automatically goes to the harmony. So I'll shift the, because regularly be like, how great, and the harmony be like, how great.
That was
Drake's got to get some water. Hey, go ahead, Kenny.
That was beautifully done. Nicely done. Very talented. I did want to make mention. Troy S. said that he received Lovey's $500, and that the total is $6,469.33, and more is coming in. A total of $1,200 raised so far.
Jeez.
And also $100 from Amanda, and she's wanting to know if you can do the song "Can't Give Up Now."
Who's that by? Who Can't Give Up Now?
Amanda, who is that?
Is it Amanda Sharp?
I'm not sure, but
yeah, drop it in the chat. Who that's
what is
by.
it? Can't
Give Up Now.
Can't Give Up Now.
Can't Give Up Now.
If that's Amanda Sharp, she probably don't even know the title of this.
Yeah, there it is. Amanda, Can't Give Up Now. Mary.
What Amanda?
Oh, I don't know all of it, but I can sing a little bit. It's Amanda.
By Mary.
Right back, guys. I gotta.
It has to be her. It has to be her because that. I know she knows that. Let's see. I'm trying to think of how that, like the melodies and stuff. I think I remember it's like, I just can't give up now. I'm gonna need a whole choir for that one.
Josh.
Oh, okay, yeah. When the mom said Mary, when I saw Mary, I already knew because I grew up with it. I loved it. Let's see.
On here it says Duet Delivered.
I Can't Give Up Now by Mary. Yeah.
So Drake for the duet.
Yeah.
If you're good.
Oh, are you?
I can do Tennessee Whiskey if you're good with that.
Okay, we can do Tennessee. I mean,
if you want to just hit like, I can hit the first stanza, and then
you can do the run.
Come in together on the chorus.
Okay,
and then
you want to hit the run?
I can try.
Okay, you can try the run.
I can try.
Okay. All right. Let's see. So, yeah, they mentioned Mary, and I already knew. I was like, okay.
You got questions for you.
Let's let him answer that. Yeah,
yeah,
you answer that.
Give your voice a break. Where we at?
Lovey's Fat Life had a question.
Yeah, hey Nick. So what's cool is Zach, come in here. I know you don't like the camera, but Zach was on our latest video where we were riding a side by side through the mountains of East Tennessee. He is marrying Drake's aunt. So he is marrying into this crazy family of ours.
My beautiful, lovely aunt, my Aunt Lily.
Yeah, it's just an amazing family. They're all as authentic and awesome as Drake. And, we say this all the time. It's like, what you see is what you get. Well, again, what you saw on American Idol is actually what you saw on American Idol is not even as genuine as what you see here. So
thank you.
It is. I mean, I told these guys, so Kenny, if you ever get to meet Kenny in person, he's one of these guys that just fills a room. You feel his positivity and you feel better about yourself when you leave. You got that same kind of thing going on, man. And
well, I can say the same for you and your family and stuff. And I think that's like I was telling Mom the other day. I said, I just love Zach. I'm just letting everybody, just y'all's whole entire family, and like just everybody, just sweet. And welcome to the family. I mean,
well, we just feel
he finally put a ring on it.
Yeah, you've said this a bunch, and we feel the same way. And it kind of happened organically through this channel. And we say it at the end of all our lives. It's like, hey, put some positivity out in the world. It don't cost you a dime. There's enough negative out there.
Exactly.
And that's all we want to do. You know, no matter what your creed, race, gender, sexual orientation, whatever it is, God loves each and every one of you.
Amen. You better preach.
And that's all. That's what we're here for, man. Is we're here to just spread love and positivity and try to show people that, you know what, you don't have to be a megastar, full of money, whatever, to go enjoy things. And we try to show that you can enjoy things and you can live life to the fullest.
Amen.
And there are people that's got your back, right, Kenny?
Yes, sir, indeed.
There is so much love in this community. It is amazing. So much love in this community. And this is proof positive of it. It's just amazing.
It is. And once again, I want to say this again, though. Thank you for having me on here. Like I said, I love doing this. I just love being able to help. I think that's
You're humbling me big time by thanking me.
No, yes, seriously, though. I'm serious. Thank you for letting me be a part of it.
I appreciate you being here.
Who is your favorite rock, pop, country music singers or band?
See, I don't like picking favorites because I could go down the list. Okay, so favorite. Okay, what was them? Rock,
pop, country singers or band.
Okay, country singers. I'm gonna have to go with Conway Twitty.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna have to go with Conway Twitty. Conway,
deep cut on that.
Yeah, Conway Twitty and Trace Adkins.
There you go.
Yeah,
swing.
Definitely. Yeah, and then Josh Turner. I love Josh Turner. Oh, I love his voice.
Lock them doors and turn the lights down.
Damn, I love that song, man. I just love it.
I sang that to Chastity on our last cruise. It was our anniversary, and I was like, "Hey, cue it up, baby, lock them doors and turn the lights."
Baby, lock the door and turn the lights down low.
Oh,
my song.
Oh.
And Tennessee whiskey has been requested. And
oh, what am I saying? Chris
Kurt.
Stapleton too. What am I going with? I love Chris Stapleton. He's a lot of soul,
hit it
though.
too. Have you ever listened to Tyler Childers?
Oh my gosh,
That's my guy.
That is
right
a
there.
voice like nobody's.
Early in the morning when the sun does rise.
Come on now.
There you go. Laying in the bed with bloodshot
Who
eyes.
is that one guy? Is it Zach Bryan? Is his name?
Yeah.
Zach Bryan.
Yeah,
He said
he's
something
good,
in the orange.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, it's like,
There's so many good ones out there right now that are around your age.
I cannot pick.
There's a dude from up in West Virginia. God, I wish I could remember his name right now. Logan Hallstead.
I don't think I've heard of him.
Crazy voice.
Where's he from?
He's from I think Charleston, West Virginia, just outside. He's part of that like Appalachia. Whatever's going on in Appalachia right now, there is a ton, just like yourself, around your age, of just guys that are coming out of the woodwork with some great music.
Great stuff.
Well, I think it's that, and to be honest with you, and I don't mean to, throw a downer in here. I think it has something to do with the opioid crisis. Because there's the opioid crisis has been such a negative draw on the communities, much like how blues came out of post antebellum South. It's like these people are they have so much emotion that they want to give because they've seen so much bad things happening in Appalachia. I think that's where it comes from for me. I don't know. I mean, but even if you didn't live a bad life in Appalachia, you still see. I mean, where Drake lives here in Spring City, the poverty's crazy.
Yeah,
I mean, there's crazy poverty here in these mountains. And,
it's insane.
Yeah, I mean, and that's where Dolly's heart comes from, because the poverty in this country.
That's who I strive to be like. Seriously, I want to have my own music bar.
If everybody could be 25%, 25%,
just a little bit.
Part,
heck, even 10.
Oh,
I'd say even just 10%.
That lady right there, she is an angel sent by God.
A national treasure.
Yeah, she sure is. The things she does in this part of the country for literacy and it's
and
amazing.
then for children though, I think that's her. I love how she like goes and just reads the children's stuff. She's just humble.
She ain't got to do nothing.
And that's I love that because I think a lot of in most cases with some artists, that fame sometimes can get to you.
Yeah.
And that's what I don't want. If that ever tried to consume me and stuff, I would be done with what I'm doing.
Actually, I don't want to talk to you about that.
I don't want it to change here because
I wanted to have a conversation with you. I feel like you're getting a little above yourself. And I'm kidding. He's looking at me like,
I was
"You
like-
serious?" Yeah,
No, it's good. Yeah, no, but I think I just have a couple friends that are doing really well right now, and
yeah,
you can kind of tell with and I'm like, y'all still be you. Don't
Yeah,
change
yeah.
yourself. You're going to adapt and grow. That's
For sure,
point blank, but
for
don't
sure.
let it change here. Don't let it change your heart.
I mean,
Got one personal message asking if you can sing Last Time. Don't know if you can sing it yet.
Oh yeah, I don't know
Mama.
yet. Who said that?
Mama.
Oh, your mom. Tell her I will give her a private performance. Tell her I'll give her a private performance very soon.
She said, just said, ask if he'll sing his new one.
Oh, I wish.
So let me grab one more question here from the group of questions that I have put on here, and let me know when you're ready to go again, man.
Okay, yeah, let me just sing. I'm gonna sing a little acapella real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
And then we'll, like I said, we can keep rolling on this
Yeah.
too. What was it? It was Mary. What was it again?
Mary,
Can't give up now.
can't give up now. Yep.
So it's like there will be mountains that I will have to climb, and there will be battles that I will have to fight. But victory or defeat, it's up to me to decide. It's like I just can't give up now. I've come too far from where I've started from. It's like, and nobody told me. I need the whole choir.
Nobody
Yeah.
told me.
That the road would be easy, but I don't believe he brought me this far to leave me. That is my song right there.
Beautiful.
I had to remember. I was like,
Beautiful.
wait a minute. I ain't heard that song in about 10 years.
You want me and Zach to back you up back
Yeah,
here?
you want to be my choir?
I got you back. Way
Way back. Way back in the back pew. Way back in the back
I'll
pew.
sing a solo. That you can hear me.
So Tennessee whiskey has come up a few times.
It has came up.
You want to hit it?
You want to hear it? Well, yeah, let's do it.
I like that for the first set of verses. I can hit that pretty good. If you
Okay,
want.
I'll let you take that. That's
And then
good.
we can.
Yeah, and I'll just be like this.
Indubitably, I'm going to screw this up. But Aaron Smith has.
Do you
has,
want it
has
lower or do you
requested-
want it in the original key?
We can put it in the original key. That way,
Okay.
it'll be easier for you, right? And then
Either way.
I can go up a little bit.
Okay.
It's just when I hit the run, it's going to crack.
Okay,
It's
no,
gonna
yeah,
crack.
That's the one ad that I cannot stand seeing.
I know.
I love the song, but she's used that song to promote her best. All right, let's see. What are doing? Oh, here you go. All right, here we go. We're doing a little duet. This is a little special for you guys. So here we go. This is my song right here.
I used to spend my nights out in a bar room.
Come on now, vocals.
Liquor was the only love I know. But you rescued me from reaching for the bottom
And what?
and brought me back from being too far gone. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine.
You're as warm as a glass of brandy.
And honey, I stay stoned on your love all the time.
I'll take the harmony. I'm gonna take the harmony on that.
I've looked for love in all the same old places. Found the bottom of the bottle's always dry.
But when you poured out your heart, I didn't waste it. 'Cause there's nothing like your love that gets me high. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine.
You wanna try it?
You're as warm.
Come on,
as a
nigga.
glass of brandy.
Let it take
That's all I
over.
got. That's all I got.
And honey, I stay strong on your love all the time.
Get the guitar.
Play the belly drums.
Are the comments that like do they still move as they go?
That's
or you
the
have to slow
private.
down?
No, that's the
Oh, it's the
private. Yeah.
That's another thing. I just love hearing instruments.
Chris can
It's
play,
just
man.
like-
Chris can play. Yeah, you're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine.
See if I can get it again.
You're as warm as a glass of brandy. And honey, I stay stoned on your love all the time.
I'll let you do the outro. You get it ready.
You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. Tennessee whiskey. Tennessee whiskey. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. Tennessee whiskey. Tennessee whiskey. That was
There
awesome,
you go.
man.
Yes, sir. Okay, you got a little.
Nicely done there. I did want to make mention that Troy said that there has been $13.50 raised so far,
Wow.
Wow. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank
and
you.
you had a couple other requests for some songs to be sung. One was Common V wanted "Beneath My Wings."
What is that one?
Did you ever know
Beneath My Wings.
everything I would like to know? I can fly higher than an eagle because you are the wind beneath
my wings. I know part of it. I don't. It's. I'm telling you, I've been caught up in this new stuff here lately. I don't even know nothing of it no more.
You're dealing with a crowd that's like my age.
Listen, the '90s, but my favorite like era of music was definitely the '90s though. I love I appreciate music from any other time, but '90s, that's where it was at. I love the '90s, and '80s was pretty good. Well, I'd say '90s and '70s for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called
80s rock
Wind,
was good.
Wind,
Yeah.
Rock was good.
Wind Beneath My Wings is what it's called.
Let me jump over here and see this chat right quick.
I'm trying to think. I don't know what fully.
Total raise $1,350. Thank you, Mafia. Thank you. Troy says his wife is dancing and singing in the background. Kenny asked Drake, "Do you like to watch women's basketball?"
What does it say?
I think it's a joke directed at Kenny. Yeah, Kenny's joke.
I'm not going to ask that, people.
Kenny, I thought it was more like women's beach volleyball you were into. We like getting Kenny laughing. We love it. Let's see. We got How Great Is Our God. So here's Jennifer. She's asking if you could sing The Rose.
I don't know if I know that. The Rose. Hold on. Who's it? Who's that by?
Who's it by, Jennifer? If you drop that in there and let us know.
That better not be Conway Twitty.
The Rose is by the Seal, is what.
Oh, Seal.
Yeah.
Rose from
What
the Grave.
Scott said.
Hmm.
I think you had a request for some Jim Reeves. You got anything by Jim Reeves?
Jim Reeves.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I'm good. All good over here. I don't know if I know, but y'all give me some songs to go add to my playlist. I have like in my Apple Music and stuff where I have my playlist and stuff. I have old school, and then I have like just a straight like 90s playlist, and I have just it from each one. So I have it labeled. So thank you for these songs. I'm gonna go add them to my stuff.
I'm sorry. I'm asking. Got a question to ask.
You're as smooth.
Bette Midler.
Is that the girl that plays in Hocus Pocus?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You like the second one? Did you watch it?
I hadn't seen it yet. I mean, we're Disney people. I need to go watch it.
I actually enjoyed it. It wasn't because I'm not a big fan of like remakes, like a lot of them though. Like Sister Act. Okay, Sister Act 2. Love Sister Act 2. That's one of the best I think remakes in a while. But first Sister Act, you can't top. I just don't think you can top the originals. I just don't because there's something special about you introduce.
I mean, when they walk in, when she walks in on her playing the piano, singing.
Oh, yeah,
that's the one. Oh man, that's the one.
That's the one. Jesus, that's Sister Act 2. Though I'm just telling you that it definitely did Sister Act 1 justice.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why I didn't act like I didn't know this. I've heard. I mean, I remember. Is a razor. I need to do a full cover of this.
Yeah, that's right in your
yeah,
right
yeah,
there.
I can definitely do that.
Yeah. Oh, they want you to hit some Conway.
They want me to do some Conway? I can do Goodbye Time.
Let's do it. Oh, Goodbye Time. Oh, come on now. You got some whiskey in here? Go.
Do it, and Aaron Smith said, I like Tracy's idea.
Do some Conway.
Conway Twitty. Let's see.
Conway or Travis Trio.
Okay, let's see. Conway Twitty. Let's get a karaoke version. No, I need Conway, not Blake Shelton.
What's up, Brother Scott?
Hey, I was just going to let Drake know that there are people getting help here today more than Kenny. You can tell by the songs you're singing, and you know there's a spirit about it, and there's people getting help. Yeah, when Josh was talking about the goosebumps, I was like, "Dang man, I know what he's talking about." So,
yeah, Brother Scott's a pastor out in North Carolina, and, and he's
where at in North Carolina,
Avery County.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's hosting Kenny right now till Kenny gets back up on his feet.
I
mean, the anointing of God's on this man, and the things that he does, so selfless. I mean, I'm just blown away. I wish I could be more like you, Brother Scott.
But brother, you are talented, and God is using you, and you're going to do great things. I know you are.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Thank you. Amen. God is good. Huh?
Close your eyes.
Is that don't close your eyes? Yeah, no, I ain't heard that one in a minute.
Let it be.
Don't pretend it's him, something. I might need a little reassurance. Okay, here we go.
It's your life. You say you need a change. Don't all the dreams we've seen come true mean anything?
I love how he talks in this too.
You say it's different. And you keep staring at the door. How can you walk away? Don't I matter anymore? If being free is worth what you'll leave behind, and if it's too late for love to change your mind, then it's goodbye time.
Such a great song.
Yes, amazing.
Here we go.
If we had known our love would come to this, we could have saved our hearts the hurt
I feel like that's
of wasted years.
Put that twang on.
that little heart.
Well, it's been fun. What else can I say? But if the feeling's gone, words won't stop you anyway. If being free is worth what you'll leave behind, and if it's too late for love to change your mind, then it's goodbye time. It's goodbye time. It's goodbye time.
Wow. That's awesome.
Vocals might give out here in a bit, but we're going to keep going.
Yeah, he's been singing a lot, guys. I mean, it's amazing that he's got as much voice left as he has. I sing one song,
Years
my
of
voice
practice.
starts cracking.
I'm telling you, years and years of practice. I'm telling you. I used to like sing one, and my vocals would be fried. Like, I'm like,
Yeah,
"Oh,
yeah.
dog after this," you know.
But yeah, you got to learn. I mean, what I've seen from like, watching shows like The Voice and stuff like that, where they start, people with big pipes, you always want to like just, but you don't really have, when you have the mic,
Yeah,
you
Oh,
can
it's so
tone
much
it, you can tone
easier.
it down,
Yep.
and you can.
It's so much easier with a microphone. That's how I was like, yeah, I'm getting my mic and my speaker out.
Hey, guys, we
that was-
are at $6,660.
That was beautiful.
What can you say?
Wow. Troy S was asking if you can do Soul Shine by the Allman Brothers.
I don't think I know that.
But
Hey, make sure you get these. Make sure you're noting these down because I'm gonna start doing. I'm been wanting to do a lot more covers, like our old school stuff.
Soul Shine's a good one. Tracy was asking about that. That's the one. Yeah, don't close your eyes.
Okay,
Don't
I'm about-
close your eyes.
You have to bear with me. Like I said, I ain't heard these in a good minute. That's my Nana's favorite song.
Yeah, this
She
one,
likes Toby Keith though. She loves Toby Keith. Oh Lord, yeah. She'll give me a request. All right. Yeah. No.
Don't close your eyes. That's one that's like riding a bicycle once you hear it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Come on, Scott.
See, I don't know what your version.
Drake.
Yes, sir.
Now, Drake, it was brought to my attention that the Down Under Cruisers want me to let you know that this community is worldwide.
Yeah.
This YouTube
Australia.
community is
This is
worldwide.
Australia,
It's
UK.
Australia,
Wow.
Canada, UK.
Amen.
I mean it. It's and it's everywhere. So it's worldwide.
Mr. Kenny's like Mr. 305.
Somebody saying Miranda carries
And,
Mariah Carey's version. Oh, I can't hit that. She's out of my range. That's amazing. I love that it's like. So you said you how many?
So we have followers in India, UK, Philippines,
Philippines.
Australia.
Oh, I love the
Philippines.
Philippines. I cannot wait to go to Philippines.
Yeah,
That's good.
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Good.
And well, my son is in Korea, so you can say Korea too.
Oh wow, wow. Is he stationed out there? Is he in the
Yeah,
military?
yeah.
Wow.
He's in Kunsan Air Force Base.
Oh, okay.
He's coming back home in March. So
They try to get me to go to the Air Force.
yeah.
I can come here. I'm serious though, but we were in school and we took the was it the ASVAB?
ASVAB.
ASVAB,
Yeah.
that's what it is. Yeah. We took that and
Oh, okay. So that's
What was it?
awesome. So whatever you feel is appropriate for Kenny and Popl. So Popl is in the hospital right now. For Popl to have a pick me up, a song to dedicate to Popl.
I said Kenny knows his favorite song.
To get him, Kenny knows his favorite. What's Popl's favorite song, Kenny?
I know one of them's already been sung, but he likes On the Wings of a Dove.
the wings of a dove.
On the
I don't
Wings
know,
of-
but I can learn
It's
it
an
real
old
quick.
gospel song.
Yeah, it's an
I can
old
play
gospel.
it.
It's by, I think it's by Fro and Husky, I believe, or was it Charlie Pride?
Charlie Brown. Oh, okay.
Charlie Brown.
On the snow white wings of a dove.
Don't forget
On the Wings of a Snow White Dove.
Don't forget. Yeah, that's another country, California. Who was that said that? Oh, that's Paul. Yeah, so Sean and Alana's on Down Under Cruisers. That's some of our Australian supporters. They're also great creators as well, but they're the ones that. So Sean is in charge of Helping Hands for Cruising, and that's Kenny went on a Helping Hands for Cruising cruise, and then Lorraine with Traveling with Special Abilities took him to Disney while he was at Disney's when he found out that Papa was in the hospital and they kind of fell on hard times. But yeah,
Got
Spain,
you.
Germany, and Japan too.
Yeah, if I will I wish I knew. I wish my brain, like I had something in my brain where somebody could, like I was like Google and could just learn the song.
I know. Like, and when you
automatically.
get in here, like, because I have a voice for karaoke. That's what I was one of the. But like when I get on a ship, I'm like, oh, like when I'm thinking before I get on the ship, I'm like, I got all these songs in my mind, and then when I get in the ship, I'm like,
Just like,
okay. So I always just hit the ones that I always go to. Ain't no sunshine. That's one I can sing. I ain't got no.
sunshine.
When she's gone.
Yeah, that's a good song. The one who's singing. Let me see. I'm trying to figure that one out. What'd you say? You mean do Don't Close Your Eyes still?
Yeah. Don't close your
I
eyes.
might need a little help with that one, but I'm gonna pass the mic over.
If you're inspired to advance your career, we invite you to
Go
learn
down there and
online
get those
at
baritone
Purdue
notes.
Yeah.
University
Don't
Global.
close your eyes.
Is the sophomore story okay?
Let it
Or
be.
Greenfield Slider of happiness?
I'll be thinking of one for your Papo though. I think I might have one.
What?
Your mama. You silent night. Oh yeah. I could do that too.
I know you love him a long time ago, and even now in my arms, you still want him, I know. But darling, this time, yeah, let your memories die. Will you hold me tonight? Don't close your eyes. Don't close your eyes. Let it be me. Don't pretend it's him in some fantasy. Darling, just once, let yesterday go. You'll find more love than you've ever known. Just hold me tight when you love me tonight. And don't close your eyes.
Second part. Come on. Another duet. Here we go.
I love this song.
I need to go back and refresh my mind on all these.
Maybe I've been a fool, holding on all this time, lying here in your arms, knowing he's in your mind.
Such a good lyric.
But I keep hoping someday that you'll see the light. Let it be me tonight. And don't close your eyes. Don't close your eyes. Let it be me. Don't pretend it's him in some fantasy. Darling, just once, let yesterday go, and you'll find more love than you've ever known. Just hold me tight when you love me tonight, and don't close your eyes. Don't close your eyes. Let it be me. Don't pretend it's him in some fantasy. Darling, just once, let yesterday go, and you'll find more love than you've ever known. Just hold me tight when you love me tonight, and don't close your eyes.
Just hold me tight when you love me tonight. Don't close your eyes.
Yeah. That is
Yes,
awesome.
sir.
That is awesome.
Question they're asking, where are you getting these instruments?
That was beautifully done.
Where are we getting instrumentals? Off of YouTube. These-
Beatbox.
This one's called Carifine. I usually use Sing to Piano for a lot of my instrumentals for things, and then I also have a band too. So if I ever need something recorded, I'm like, what's that? What is that?
The last one.
Oh, don't.
You ain't right, Troy. Hey, Troy. So I've got someone here commenting. If you would, actually, I'll just bring you up right quick, Troy. Since you have so much great commentary to add. Hey, Troy.
What's up?
So we've got someone here that doesn't have PayPal. So they're asking how they could donate when they don't have PayPal.
Sure. Is Scott and Amber still letting checks be sent to them, or Kenny?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
So if you want to send a money order or a check, I would suggest to private message Kenny and get that address, because I don't have their address, and I wouldn't put it out over.
Yeah, no, that's good. Yeah.
So,
thank you.
but yeah, just get with Kenny, get that address, and you can send a check, money
Yeah.
order
Not Crystal.
there,
There you
Yeah,
go.
or Crystal.
or
Yeah.
Crystal.
Okay. Yeah, it's Alex. He's a creator supporter, so he's listening and hearing all this. So, yeah, and if you want to talk through me or whatever, we'll figure it out. But yeah. So, all right, where are we at, big dog?
Well, let me boot up the old telephone.
This is a lot better than what I was going to do. I was going to just have you and I on here, Troy, calling Cadence. This is probably a lot better.
Oh, you ain't kidding. And I guarantee you, we would have already been copyrighted and had our YouTube passes revoked.
Yeah.
If we were singing some of the old cadences we used to do, Oh,
Yeah, we start singing about running by the playground. That probably wouldn't have been good.
man, we used to sing about napalm sticking to kids.
Yeah,
So,
napalm
She
stick
just
stick.
loves that song,
Yeah.
doesn't she?
yeah. So
Know
here
that
we
one.
go. Here's the total. I'm gonna go ahead
All right,
and
here's
just
the
hold it
total
up.
right now. Troy's showing it. We are at. Is that 68, Troy? I can't see.
I don't know what you got.
Let's
It
see.
blanked out on you.
Oh, I'm sorry. $6,669.33.
How
Amazing,
much was it?
amazing, guys. Hey, let's try it. We've got 30 more minutes. Can we get another 300 added to that? We got 30 more minutes. 30 more
Wow.
minutes.
That would be great.
Let's make it happen, guys. I mean, we have exceeded the goal, but I can tell you right now, we need double what the goal is to get Kenny where he needs to be. There are so many things, peripheral things that we have not even considered. What we need for this man to get up on his feet and to be where he needs to be to help him and Popl, we need them to be set up good and ready to go for the next 2 months. They need to be in stable housing with no worries for 2 months so they can get their stuff straight. So please, please, please give if you can. But, all right, Drake. They don't want to hear me. They want to hear you, man.
Another one?
I'll ask you some questions if you want to.
Okay, yeah, that's perfect.
If you want a voice break. All right, let's see here. So I want to get into.
You had a
something
question
here.
by the Down Under Cruisers earlier.
Okay.
One
Go ahead,
to
Kenny.
to Australia anytime soon, or
Will you be coming to Australia anytime
Listen,
soon?
I want to so bad. You want to go? You want to go hunting, don't
Take
you?
this whole setup and go.
You want to go hunting, don't you?
Oh. You want to go get a kangaroo, mate? You want like to go kill a kangaroo?
That's it. I can't hunt. I can't. It just, oof. I can fish though. I don't like fish. Fish scare me. But I wish that I was going to Australia like tomorrow.
Yeah, it would be amazing.
That would be. I want to go so bad. Now the spiders there is why I want to go. I love spiders. People don't.
You love spiders?
Yeah, I love. I'm so fascinated by spider snakes. Like,
Have you seen them big spiders they got?
that's
over
why I
there?
want to go over there.
You want to see them big spiders?
Yes, I want to. And I want to bring one back and put it in my sister's room.
How you feel about snakes?
I love snakes. I used to have a pet snake.
I can deal with them, but spiders creep me out more than snakes.
Let me tell you a story. So I had a pet snake. His, may he rest in peace. Mushu was his name. My sister, somehow a hole got in his cage, and but not the glass part, but the top is like that mesh, like that net part.
Yeah.
So somebody was just sitting there and just doing like this on it, and it eventually got a hole in it.
Oh no!
So I come home, I'm like, where's my snake at? I was like, I was getting ready to feed him, and I was like, he's not in there. I was like, where is he at? Well, he was gone for 3 months. Guess where my mom found him? All I hear is my mom screaming downstairs. And I was like, why are you screaming? She said, Drake, come get your snake. I was like, where's it at? It was in my sister's room, underneath her bed.
Man.
It was underneath her bed. I mean, he couldn't have done anything to her, but it's just funny.
He was still living.
They're
Good to
terrified.
go.
Terrified. And then,
Just lose now.
so before this, let me tell you this. But I know before this, actually, the first snake that I ever got on my way back home. I'm sorry. On my way back home, I was with my friend, and she was like, Drake, please don't get that snake at the car. So you know me, I'm gonna tease her with it. I get it out, and I was just teasing her with it. And it fell in her car. Wait. So it falls in her car, right? So we lose it. So I'm crying. I'm on the way back home. Like, man, I was so happy for that snake. It was a beautiful snake, white and pink. It was gorgeous. 4 months later, we're driving back from my basketball game. My friend, one of my friends driving, and my other friend's in the seat. All we hear is my friend. She was like, "What is on my leg?" The snake was crawling.
It was in the car.
It was still alive. I was like, "Oh my gosh, get it!" And then, like, I grabbed it, whatever, and then it jumped out my hand again. We lost it again.
Oh man.
Yep, it was so funny.
What kind of
though.
snake was that?
It was a Hypomotley corn snake. Yeah, so not
Hypomotley.
corn snake. Beautiful snakes. I'm gonna get another one when I get my place.
So here's something that the people may not know, and I wanted to ask you this question.
Okay.
So you're a volunteer firefighter.
I am, yeah.
So what led you to do that?
That man over there.
Exactly.
Pretty much that man over there. He said, well, at the time, my sister just passed this May, and I have been struggling like bad. Like, it's a struggle every day for all of us.
Yeah.
But I think for me, to keep my brain, moving, and music just wasn't enough. Then at the time, I loved my music, but I needed something outside of that, and I'm very thankful for Zach and my aunt. They, were getting me out the house and taking me on rides and stuff. And then one day he comes in, he's like, told me like if he's a firefighter and stuff.
Yeah.
And this, I feel like I knew, but I don't think I knew. I don't think I knew that you were. I didn't know that at the time. But then he's giving me. I was like, yeah, give me an application. I'm gonna sign up. And he was like, you for real? I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. And I told him I kept my promise, didn't I?
Yep.
And like I said, in a couple of weeks after that, he brought his gear in. I tried his gear on. I was like, yeah, I'm about to do this for real. So I went and I got my 16-hour done. And in February, I'm gonna do my 64 hours so I can be like a full-time, firefighter. Just, I'm not gonna be working full-time, but I'll be able to.
So you can do everything.
I could put a fire out, if I want to, instead of. But we just had that one call, and oh my gosh, I was scared. I was nervous. Like I wouldn't say I was scared.
Hotel that was on fire.
It was the whole hotel, and I just got in my 16-hour the day before. Did I know? It was the day before. It's the week before. Something. I just got my 16-hour, and I get a call, and our pager's going off and stuff, and they're like, fire at the hotel, and I get there, and the whole hotel was on fire, and I was like, this is really bad. I'm at that to go in here. Well, I'm at to go help them. Wow. So I was helping everybody get strapped up, and thank the Lord I was paying attention on my stuff because I wouldn't know what to do,
Yeah.
But
That's
it was crazy though because I was like literally just helping everybody get snapped on and get rolling and stuff. I'm like, go. I feel like I was doing something,
So I mean,
it was cool.
You had to report to Zach, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Zach's the man out there.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We have our chief and stuff. I pretty much report to Zach. I don't really. I mean, might as well.
So Troy has worked in emergency services.
Oh wow.
That's one of the first things he did when he got out of the military. So
Okay.
That's what I did when I got out of the Army. I became a career. I was a paid firefighter, paramedic for 20 years.
Wow.
So
you wouldn't know by looking at him, but Troy used to fly around on our helicopters in the 160th. That dude is a trained killer. He can make people disappear. No, he was in the Ranger Regiment. You're first to the 75th?
yes, Hunter Army Airfield. Yep. And 6th Ranger Training Brigade or BAT.
Lord, hey, there was that one on the mountain.
They would fly us in, drop us off, and we would come back
Yep.
straggly.
Let me get back in here to the chats here and let's see.
There was a question by the Down Under Cruisers that said, Drake, is it coming in?
He just ran to the restroom, Kenny. Give us just a second.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it was Wind Beneath My Wings by Bette Midler. That was the one.
I was told that was by, what was it? Betty.
Yeah, Bette Midler.
Bette Midler. By Bette Midler.
You were talking about cadence songs earlier. We had one we used to sing about Lulu. We could probably get away with that one, but it would have to be late at night.
Songs about Jody.
Oh,
Nobody likes Jody.
no. Jody, if you got the name Jody in the Army or the military, you're not a good person.
So what would be a good song of encouragement that you got like on your playlist right now?
I'm trying to think. I know for me, I listen to this one anytime I'm down. It's called "Give Me Jesus."
Oh, yeah.
And this, I mean, I can think that we can do that one.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I like what Brother Scott said. So many people are getting help right now.
Yeah.
And this is taking a different route, a good route.
Yeah.
It's taking
Amen.
a different way than I thought it would go. And I we prayed about it before we came. And this is what he wants.
Look, yep.
This is what he wants.
Yep.
So yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. Okay. So this is "Just Give Me Jesus." Let's see if I can get this to load real quick.
The funniest part.
Not that, but we're waiting on these ads. But yeah, I'm praying. I hope you're is your dad, right?
It's his dad.
Your
It's
dad.
also his dad. We call him Papa.
Yeah.
Papa. Well, I hope Papa feels better.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I've tasted and seen, yet questioned it all. Still you remain. Chased empty dreams, I ran from your call and turn back again. There's no other treasure on earth that amounts to your love, and I know even if everything I know is taken away, I won't lose hope. I'll cling to the one who won't let go. Just give me Jesus, give me Jesus. I've searched the world, the highs and the lows, I've seen it all. And nothing compares, nothing comes close. You're all that I want. There's no other treasure on earth that amounts to your love, and I know even if everything I know is taken away, I won't lose hope. I'll cling to the one who won't let go. Just give me Jesus, give me Jesus.
Oh, song gets me. Sorry, give me a second.
Good song.
I trust in the hand that's holding me. There's only one thing that I need. Just give me Jesus, give me Jesus.
You're just talking about him being a fireman.
I know. This is why the firefighting thing went off. Hold on, y'all.
All my hope, all my trust is in you. All my life, all my joy in Jesus. Said all my hope, all my trust is in you. All my life, all my joy in Jesus. All my hope, all my trust is in you, Lord. In Jesus, all my hope, all my trust is in you. All my life, all my joy in Jesus. Even if everything I know is taken away, I won't lose hope. I'll cling to the one who won't let go. Just give me Jesus, give me Jesus. Even at times when I can't see, I'll trust in the hand that's holding me. There's only one thing that I need. Just give me Jesus, give me Jesus.
That's the message.
I love that one. I think that's a good motivational one because it's just like, I love the lyrics of that. It's like, even if everything I know is taken away, I won't lose hope. I cling to the one who won't let go. Just give me Jesus. And I just,
That's right. And no matter what, no matter, I mean, we've dealt with a lot of heartache and sorrow and loss in our family. And I know you have, and, Kenny's had it. Everybody's had it in their families, but, we would love to have them back selfishly.
Yeah.
Those people that have went on.
Amen.
However, they wouldn't come back.
Man, I know.
So much
my
better
sister would be
place.
like, "You hush and wait till you get here." That's what she tell me.
And I'm gonna tell you what, I know for a fact right now she's looking down with a huge smile, man.
Thank you.
This right here, you talked about doing things that have an impact, and you'll never know that young man's life right there. You'll never know the impact you're having on his life, not just monetary for what we're donating right here, but just he's starting to realize how much people love and care about him. And, this is not that he didn't know before, but I mean, just the gravity of what's going on right now, man. It's amazing.
Well, thank you, like I said, for reaching out to me. I'm glad to be a part of it. Seriously, though. Thank you.
Hey, Troy. So Troy, kind of, I'll give you the screen right quick.
Okay.
And if you want to talk to the people about what's been raised and just, how much we appreciate it. Give you a minute.
Hey.
Oh, yeah, you're good. You're good. Yeah. Ooh, I'm telling you, I about got choked up on that one.
Yeah.
Let everybody know we started off Josh's live at $5,219.33. We're currently 330.67 away from $7,000. So we've got a few more minutes to get there. And we've raised over $1,300 from y'all. Thank you. And I want to run through a few of the names. I want to thank Aaron, Amanda, Lovies, Lori, Michelle, Michael, Jennifer, Julie, Marcia, Linda, King Cato, Courtney, Anthony, Tim, Mo Bang. Thank you to all of you and to everyone who's participated in this. And thank you to Josh and Mr. McCain there for it. So I think go ahead.
It has blown me away, Troy. Just the whole thing, and to put a bow on the undertone message here that's been going on. My life in particular, and Zach knows it. He's seen it from beginning to end. Me and Chastity getting together at a young age, having the kids that we've had and the success that we've had. It was not in the cards if you look at the stats. And I mean, everything up into this, just to this point, and coming into Drake's life and him coming into mine, you can just see the hand of God on these things.
Amen.
And it was amazing to me that prior to I knew that Lovey was going to throw out his $500 challenge. And he contacted me before we started, and a few people knew that already. But he said, I've since the beginning of this, Michelle and I have been praying over this and wondering what we should do. And we help families every year around Christmas time. And God has just spoke to us and said, we're going to put our $500 donation this year to this effort.
Wow.
And that kickstarted this whole thing. And I know there's been, not trying to single out Lovey, but I appreciate what he did there. And the other tremendous donations from folks that, I know times are tough right now. And for you guys to do that, it's amazing. It's gonna take a day or two for me to soak all this in. I mean, it's just this is beyond as successful as I thought it would be. And I appreciate Ron Sees America, because Ron, when we talked about this, I said, I'm gonna, if we raise 1,000, Drake will sing. And Ron's like, no, let's not do that. Let's just say every 100 or whatever, because I think we'll actually raise more money. Because if we just do 1,000, people may get to 1,000 and just stop giving.
Right. Yeah.
So, hey, can we get $300 more? Let me challenge you folks, man. Can we get $300 more? Let's get this thing as close to $7,000 as we can before we go out. Let's see. We're 7 minutes away. 7 minutes away. Go ahead, Kenny. You there, Kenny?
I want to say hello to my dad. He's in the chat right there where it says
Awesome.
hi to all that are here. That is actually my dad. We both share the same YouTube account, Google account, Facebook, and all that stuff. But that is my dad that typed that in there. And we both say thank you very much
Yeah,
For
Popl,
Thank you.
he's a
Yes.
great
For what-
American. You
for
know,
what you have,
there's
for what you have sung and things.
yeah, you're breaking up a little bit, Kenny, but yeah,
You're
hey,
welcome.
Popl, yeah, I mean,
You guys are more than welcome. God bless you all, and definitely be praying for you guys. And like I said, we'll hopefully raise more money and stuff. And I'll be doing what I can on my end to help. And like I said, I thank you once again for having me too.
I love this. I really love this homegrown Tennessee to Tennessee thing. It just, Kenny being a young man from East Tennessee, you being a young man from East Tennessee. This is what it's all about.
It is.
This is what
Staying
it's all
together,
about.
sticking together, and just being kind and loving one another. You know?
Yeah, it's fantastic. So, would you mind? Do you have it in you to
one more?
Do my change or gone one more time?
You want to do my change or gone? You want to do country girl?
Yeah, we have got Country Girl Shake It for me a couple times. Yeah, let's hit that. Yeah. Let's hit that.
All right.
Your choice.
All right. I got you.
I'm not going to dance.
Yes, he is. Okay, I don't know if I can sing. Let's see. Country Girl. Such a great song too.
Does that mean you're gonna dance too, Greg?
I might give him a little.
Kick him chairs out of the way.
He's made a bunch of money on this song, shaking it. I can't shake it like Luke Bryan can shake it to him.
Listen, he told me I did him. I said I know I did. I told him straight up. I said, "Yeah, you need to take some lessons from me."
Now dance
from me.
He's so humble. He's such a good dude.
Yeah.
All right, this is a little higher than when I do it, but y'all ready? Should we kick the chairs out?
Come on, Kenny. Get up and dance, Kenny.
Got a little boom in my big truck. Gonna open up the doors and turn it up. Gonna stomp my boots in the Georgia mud. Gonna watch you make me. Let's start out. Let us get standing up anyway.
That was a warm up.
Yeah, that was just a little thing. Where's the camera? Here we go. Got a little boom in my big truck. Gonna open up the doors and turn it up. Gonna stomp my boots in the Georgia mud. Gonna watch you make me fall in love. Get up on the hood of my daddy's tractor. Up on the toolbox. It don't matter. Down on the tailgate. Girl, I can't wait to watch you do your thing. Shake it for the young bucks sitting in the honky tonk. For the rednecks rocking till the break of dawn. For the DJ spinning that country song. Come on, come on, come on. Shake it for the birds. Shake it for the bees. Shake it for the deep in the creek, for the crickets and the critters and the squirrels. Shake it to the moon, shake it for me, girl. Country girl, shake it for me, girl. Shake it for me, girl. Shake it for me. Country girl, shake it for me, girl. Shake it for me, girl. Shake it for me. Somebody's sweet little promise child. Got a lot of blood to get a little wild. Ponytail and a pretty smile. Roll me in from a country mile. So come on over here, get in my arms. Spin me around this big old barn. Sail me up like grandpa's yarn. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Shake it for the young bucks sitting in the honky tonk. For the rednecks rocking till the break of dawn. For the DJ spinning that country song. Come on, come on, come on. Shake it for the birds, shake it for the bees, shake it for the deep in the creek, for the crickets and the critters and the squirrels. Shake it to the moon, shake it for me, girl. Country girl, shake it for me, girl. Shake it for me, girl. Shake it for me. Country girl, shake it for me, girl. Shake it for me, girl. Shake it for me. Now dance like a dandelion in the wind on the hill. Yeah, like the river.
I got him. I broke him.
Oh. Get to loving you before the night is through. You know what to do. Shake it for the young bucks sitting in the honky tonk. For the rednecks rocking till the break of dawn. For the DJ spinning that country song. Come on, come on, come on. Shake it for the birds, shake it for the bees. Shake it for the catfish swimming down deep in the creek. For the crickets and the critters and the squirrels. Shake it for the moon, shake it for me, girl. Country girl, shake it for me, girl. Shake it for me, girl. Shake it for me. Country girl, shake it for me, girl. Shake it for me, girl. Shake it for me. Take it up, here we go. Country girl, shake it for me, girl. Shake it for me, girl. Shake it for me. Country girl, shake it for me, girl. Shake it for me, girl. Shake it for me.
Man, yeah. Yeah. Hey, that was freaking awesome.
That was nicely done.
Wow. So Troy, you were throwing up there how much we had. Where are we at? We are closing this thing out. So where are we?
We're at $6,719.33.
Outstanding. Thank you so much, Mafia, for your support and showing up and donating. I am blown away. I know Kenny is so grateful. I'm so grateful. Thank you so much.
And I want to thank you, Josh, for just now. When you got up and started dancing and moving, I got a bit aroused. So thank you.
We can FaceTime here in a little bit, and I'll help you out with the rest of that if you would.
Gotcha, buddy. Thanks.
You know how much I love you. So, hey, tonight at 8 o'clock, we will be auctioning off venison summer sausages during our Shooting the Breeze with Moonlight Mafia, made with these hands and my father-in-law Terry's hands. So we'll continue to raise money. This is continuing on. We've got V that's on right now as we speak. Everybody hashtag KKP for Kenny's Kingsport project and head on over to V and support her. Please come by and see us tonight. Kenny, you got something?
Thanks, guys. Thanks, Drake, for for sharing your wonderful talent that you have, and for all the donations that's been given throughout this whole session right here. It's very much appreciated by me and my dad both very much.
Yes, you're welcome.
Yeah, thank you so
much. We
much,
love you, man.
Thank you so much.
We love you. Like I said, I'm praying for you guys, and I'm hoping for the best for you both.
Thank you very much.
Come on over here.
You're welcome.
So Zach's kind of been hiding. He don't like the camera, but it's my brother-in-law Zach.
Uncle Zach now to me.
Nice to meet you, Zach.
So he really, he helped out with this a lot too, and made things happen and made Drake feel comfortable with this crazy guy over here. And hey, again, on top of this, guys, so if you really appreciate what Drake's doing here, get on your socials, share them out, share this video out. Let's try and promote Drake as well. He's sitting at I think 66K on Instagram.
Yeah, there.
Yeah, let's push him on up to that 100K mark.
Thank you.
And hopefully we didn't run him away here.
No.
And hopefully we'll see a little bit more Drake from time to time when he has time in his schedule. But thank you guys so much. Bless up, bless out, put those positive vibes out there. Moonlight Adventures.
Bye, guys.
We're out.
God bless y'all.
Thanks, everybody. Thank you.
All right.
I'll get to the outro in a minute.